Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we have got a lot to go over today with a new Galactic War update. This one's an interesting one as we finally move into, yet again, the final phase of the DSS. We have got a lot to cover, as well as some talks about vote kicking and the developers' consensus around that. Vernon Wells is taking a bit of a kick in, and there is some things that are growing. Yeah, you'll understand it when you see it. Nonetheless, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be so greatly appreciated. And on top of that, make sure that you check out our sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform where you can buy your video games cheaper for PC and consoles. The best deals, offers, promotions, and discounts, all running up to 70% off on pre-orders, new releases, and so much more. So make sure you get involved. Link in the description. First of all, though, let's take a look at the major order and see what is happening right here. We have had a brand new update with a success. In a show of grit and endurance, the Helldivers have managed to hold all designated planets, allowing citizens of all ages to safely evacuate to the DSS. These evacuees have all been put on generous contracts and are currently attending accelerated boot camps in orbital weapon handling. Without the swift action of the Helldivers, they might never have gotten the chance to experience the glory of the Warfront and freedom of space, or the camaraderie of dormitory living. Now that the DSS has been fully staffed, the project has entered its final phase. Activating it will require filling its 20-story reusable fuel tanks, and for key personnel to input the long and highly confidential activation code at the designated terminals. As we look towards a brighter future, we thank our Helldivers, whose hard work will soon allow the DSS to blast away all shadows, which is absolutely incredible, though this bloody storyline for the DSS is becoming a little bit tedious now. We're going to take a look at what's happening on the Warfront at this point in time, and as you can see right here, we are still awaiting a major order. These seem to be happening very, very late indeed, but Helldivers is completely safe and sound, as a democracy space station does seem to be looking pretty damn tantalizing. As we can see right here, the final build has been reproduced, and we can now see that the entire platform now raises through the center, which means that we are almost there. Apparently, we've just got to fill it with fuel, so we'll see what happens, but the likelihood is filling it with fuel will mean that we will probably be over on the bug side, so we'll see exactly how that one operates. But we are going to take a look at this right here, because Vernon Wells has been taken, and we are now over there trying to really push in. Now, why do we need to push into Vernon Wells? It seems to be a planet that has a really enriched storyline, and something that you guys will really remember. This post right here went up on the Reddit and states, remember what the bots did on Vernon Wells. Super Citizen Annie hospitals for very sick children. After the fall of the local CF training facility, this hospital was soon left in ruins. Days later, survivors were discovered trapped in the building and running short on supplies. For this reason, the Helldivers fought to recapture the planet, and the survivors were rescued shortly after. A thank you, Helldivers, from very sick child. Now, yes, this was a big one, and this is a planet that holds so much culture in it that we definitely need to reobtain it. So this is going to be a difficult one, because at the moment this thing is reinforced to the high bloody hills. So it also leads me to believe that there might be a major order that takes us back to Vernon Wells for the utilization of this. We'll have to see exactly how it operates, but whether we're going to be on the bugs or the bots, I know full well that you guys as Helldivers are able to push your hardest. And if not doing it for us, then just remember the children. Now, taking a look as a quick reminder of what all 4 phases of the DSS actually looked like, it is such a gorgeous build, and the fact that they've actually managed to build it through is incredible. The fact that it's taken so long, not so incredible. It's kind of frustrating, but this one right here states, okay, this is preposterous. How many MOs will keep having DSS as a fake reward? This is the DSS final stage. Joel, this is the 7th week in a row you've shown the DSS final stage in class. And yes, this has been a very, very, very long major order campaign run through with a lot of MO fillers in between, and we've not actually had a lot of the DSS storyline run in play. A lot of it has been sort of like filler MOs sat in between it, almost like biding time. But yeah, I don't know how much longer this is going to take. Hopefully, we'll have the actual final phase of this MO come in play today, which should mean that by next week, we should be looking at the DSS making its way through. Or hopefully even by the weekend when I think about it. But the likelihood is we'll have some filler MO come in through the woodworks. But before the DSS actually makes its way through, this post has got a lot of traction, and I absolutely love this. So I want to know your ideas in the comment section below. It states, now that the DSS is complete, I think we have to collectively decide a name for it. I propose the name Clarence. The weird one, really weird one, but nonetheless I prefer the top comment right now, which states Mother of Integrity, Liberty and Freedom, short for MILF. I absolutely love that top comment. It seems like 2,500 of you guys do as well. I think we should be calling this the Mother of Integrity, Liberty, and Freedom. I think it would be absolutely hilarious. But again, let me know your ideas in the comment section below. And something really strange that a lot of people are now noticing. But guys, did the sickle actually grow again? Now, we are convinced that there's an Arrowhead employee making it slightly larger every update just to mess with us. Because this thing is getting obnoxiously bloody big now. I can't quite understand as to why, but 10,000 upvotes would state that I maybe was not the only one thinking this in the background. You guys all definitely seem to agree. So what the hell is going on with the sickle? Arrowhead, we need answers, and we need them now. And also, on top of this, we have one of your top clips. Now, this one is hilarious, and if you guys want to enter into this one and have your clips shown here on the channel, then make sure you head down to the Discord and submit it in the submit footage for videos. You guys can just pop a couple of clips in, and we pick one out at random to view here on the channel. This one is, for me, hilarious. Apparently, the Impaler, even after being dead, definitely wasn't dead. Although the likely story is that there was a second one. But this is brilliant. As, yes, Cypher, the SES Keeper of the Stars, did have a very unfortunate time period with the Impalers indeed. Absolutely awesome. And to go over your top comments real quick, it seems like you guys have had a lot to say yet again. And it seems that you guys cannot drop the movement with the PSN notice. But this first one right here states, DSS gets completed. Tries to use the DSS. To access this feature, you must link your PSN account. Could you imagine if that actually happened? I think it'd be absolutely ridiculous, although would not surprise me when it comes to Sony. But it seems like a lot of you guys are leaning into that narrative, as this one right here states, you need PSN in order to play safely. Proceeds to suffer 16 major data breaches in the span of 5 minutes. Sony, yeah, you guys are really leaning in. Really leaning in and are not Sony fans, that is for sure, but I can't imagine many Helldivers genuinely are. We seem to have a core enemy in between that company, so it's a bit of a funny one. But nonetheless, this last one right here states, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? You guys are really hammering in on this. Hammering in on this is crazy. But hopefully, you guys will have something else to focus on with the DSS coming into play soon. I really bloody hope so, man. This has got to be one of the longest storylines in Helldivers 2 history. It's taken so long to actually get this DSS under control, and then when it launches, if it's completely and utterly lackluster, I'm going to be absolutely fuming. We've spent so long bloody trying to get it. Nonetheless, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, smash the like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. But as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.